Hi guys, in this video we're going to talk about the foundations to any successful diet. I've narrowed down to 4 main points that every successful diet has. Whatever you're deciding to do or have done in the past, you will notice that for the most part had all these points in. And I really want to hammer this home because a lot of people will ask certain questions that are at the top of a pyramid. There are things that don't matter as much as to these foundational points. First thing that any successful diet is going to have is adherence. It's consistency and sticking to it over a persistent amount of time, right? If you start a diet for a week or two and you can't stick to it, well, it's not going to be a successful diet, all right? The first key to any foundation of a diet is consistency and adherence. That will be important because carnivore, vegan, keto, this, XYZ, calorie counting, all these things will vary from person to person depending on their ability to adhere to it. After that, it's going to be the amount of protein you're eating. It has been studied over and over again, and through my own empirical evidence of training over thousands of clients, the more protein you eat, the higher metabolism is going to be, the more satiated you'll be, cravings will drop, you'll retain more muscle, on and on. The first thing, and really the most important thing I have people track, is the amount of protein they're getting. If you're wondering, well, how much protein is that? I tell my clients who want to lose body fat to eat 1 gram per pound of body weight. Within reason, if you're over 300 pounds, I may drop that a little bit, but the point is anywhere from 120 pound to even 280, 300 pounder, I will tell them to eat that much. The next point is total calories. Calories do matter. Not all calories are created equal. All right, and we'll dive into, in other videos, we'll get a lot more specific on this point. But when somebody is adhering and being consistent on the diet, they are getting enough protein and all other life factors like sleep and hydration are in. If they're still not losing weight, very commonly I have found that they're simply eating too many calories, even if it's carnivore or keto. Okay, yes, your energy expenditure, how much calories you do burn a day, does change depending on what you're eating. Hence, the more protein, or if you're exercising a lot, this will raise your energy expenditure. You still can't overeat. You still need to be in a deficit. You still need to make sure you're getting less calories than what you're spending. I've told people, if you're not losing weight, do an honest tracking for a week or two and really find out how much calories are you eating, and simple adjustment. You don't have to count calories forever, but knowing where you are, kind of confronting that truth and seeing, okay, what is it I'm actually eating and how much, can be another very important step in trying to lose that body fat. Next would be nutrients. Are you getting enough nutrients in your diet? This point brings in the importance of nutrient-dense foods, of cutting out the processed foods. Processed foods contain significantly less amount of nutrients per calorie. So really what we're looking at here is a calorie to nutrient ratio. That is a major, major key in any successful diet. Real foods naturally grow that are full of nutrients. Cut out the processed junk stuff, and obviously alcohol would go into the very high calorie, has other negative effects for fat loss, and it's just not very nutrient dense. Okay, not only that, it actually robs nutrients. So some food items will actually get rid of nutrients. So it's like a double whammy. To recap, consistency, adherence to your diet. 2 would be enough protein. 3 is the right amount of calories for your goal. And 4, ensuring you're getting enough nutrients. That is the foundation of any successful diet. And now, going up from that to the next layer, we get into things like lifestyle and supplementation, right? And this will be dependent on, well, again, your lifestyle. How much supplements you need will be dependent on your lifestyle. Are you in the sun a lot? Is your skin darker than the next guy, right? This will determine how much vitamin D you need and how much stress do you have in your life? Are you getting enough sleep? Ensuring that your lifestyle and supplementation is correct will further enhance your progress on any successful diet. So that's the next layer. And then above that, we get into things like fasting, which is more of a tool. You don't need to fast, and we can go on a whole other video on that. How many times a day should I eat? Again, these questions are less important. When somebody asks me who wants to lose 30 pounds, they say, well, how many times a day should I eat? It's the wrong question, in my opinion. They need to be asking, how much protein should I be eating? How many calories should I be getting? Are you getting enough nutrients? Am I adhering? Am I sticking to my diet? Then after that, it's, am I taking the right basic supplements? Am I sleeping enough? Am I hydrating enough? Okay, that's where the lifestyle, am I getting enough sun? So again, make sure you really hammer home that foundational layer that we covered in this video. And that, once you make progress and really get that in and it's solid, then you can start to look into into the next layers, which we'll cover in further videos. If you really want to deep dive and do testing and test your blood work, there's a ton of things you can do. But my job and what I want to really hammer home is without the foundational pillars, it doesn't matter. And with that said, I will be doing further videos on each one of these foundational pillars and progressing forward into the supplements and lifestyle, and even more of those advanced questions like nutrigenomics and how many times a day, and what about fasting and how to count calories. All these things will be covered in future YouTube videos. I hope this helps. Stay tuned for more specific help and information, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. If you want to support the channel more, which allows me to create more content and to help you guys even more as best I can, please check out my product amino hydrate on serponutrition.com. The website is in the description below. So I have 2 new products coming out and a second flavor, orange, of the amino hydrate. Very excited about those. You can read more about them on the website. If you don't follow me on Instagram, it is at Fueled by Fern. If the complex world of fitness being broken down into an easy, digestible way that you can use every day, something that interests you or maybe someone you know, please share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.